Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry is a 1976 novel written by Mildred D. Taylor. The book focuses heavily on racism and the injustice that African Americans face during the time period. Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry takes place in 1933 Mississippi during the Great Depression. 90-year-old Cassie Logan is the narrator and protagonist of the story. Cassie is joined by her 12-year-old brother Stacy Logan, her 7-year-old brother Christopher John Logan, her 6-year-old brother Clayton Chester Logan, better known as Little Man, her papa David Paul Logan, her mama Mary Logan, Big Ma or Caroline, Uncle Hammer, and L.T. Morrison, who everyone calls Mr. Morrison. The family lives on their 400-acre land that Cassie's grandfather had purchased many years ago. The novel starts during October when the Logan children finally start school. Children of poor African American families had a shortened school year because they had to work all year round on their family farms. At school, Cassie and Little Man had a problem with their teacher, Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy had announced that the children would have books this year, but when they got them, they were all worn-out hand-me-down books. Little Man refused to use the books because on the inside it clearly stated that the books were to be given to colored students once the white students could no longer make use of them. Miss Daisy punished both Little Man for not wanting the books and Cassie for defending him. And after school, she went and told their mother, Mary Logan, who was also a teacher at the school. Mary Logan agreed that the children had disobeyed Miss Daisy, but did not agree with what was written inside. So she cut up some paper and got out some glue and glued it to the side of the book that had said those mean things. Miss Daisy became scared and did not agree with what Miss Logan was doing because she knew that she would get in trouble. But Miss Logan didn't care because the books were worn out and nobody visited the school anyways, so nobody would know and it was better for the children. Back at home, Papa finally arrived from working the railroads, but this time he did not come alone. He came with another man who was very tall and did not look friendly at all.
Children.
Is something wrong, David?
Does something have to be wrong for me to come see about you, woman? This is Mr. Morrison?
Mr. Morrison was a man that was laid off work where Papa was working. So Papa brought him back to stay with the family while he was away at the railroads to take care of the family because he had heard about all the lynchings, burnings, and killings of colored people around town. Papa just wanted to keep his family safe. Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry teaches students about racism and all the horrible things that African American people had to endure during a time that our country was in great despair. It also teaches students about having to do what is right despite it being dangerous, like when Mama had covered the books and got fired for it. Even though she lost her job, she did the right thing. It is also about having hope. The Logan family faced so many obstacles, like when their land was set on fire, but still had a positive outlook on life. And most importantly, children would learn about family unity. Despite everything the Logans went through, they still stuck together and took care of each other till the end.